Alright, Shalom Akim, start the lesson and give all praise and all glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Kakodash. The one to our apostles and elders of great millstone that taught us his truth, peace and blessings to the true Akims that's pushing out this truth and all truth and sincerity. You know, the brother Uriah from the Great Millstone Miami Camp. Then come back to the spirit power of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai to make another lesson. And this lesson was inspired by a clip that was sent to me, okay, and you know, going into you women, okay, there's going to be a reality check, okay, for you women, all right, because now we're about to head into some very, very perilous times, man. All that pride that you had or that Esau gave you, it's gonna go out the window, man. Okay, all that pride that you think that you had, okay, because you had riches and you had money and Esau was on your side. Now you gotta understand that we are dealing with the devil. All right, he's gonna ultimately change, man. Okay, once all hell breaks loose, all those things are not gonna really help you, man. All right, then that's when you're gonna realize that you need a man of the Lord, man. Okay, that's when it's gonna click. All right, that you know that you thought that you was just so prideful, okay, and you thought everything was just at your fingertips, and when it's not, man. Okay, and then this clip, this female was talking about how she sees the movement that's going on, how men aren't chasing anymore, and all these things. Yeah, man. All right, everybody getting tired of y'all shit. Okay. All right, everybody getting tired of the nigga woman and her BS, man, and because she's at the head of it, man. Right, she's the one that's pushing this shit. All these other nations are following, man. All right, but y'all going to see a reality check real soon. Okay, y'all going to see that y'all need a man, and within that man, y'all gonna need a man of the Lord. Okay, that is gonna actually help guide y'all and save y'all from the destruction to come. Okay, let me play the clip.
Gonna sit here and lie. I'm feeling the little movement y'all niggas is embarking on. I'm feeling it. Niggas don't chase no more. Niggas come knowing they worth now. Niggas don't blow up phones no more. Niggas don't text. Niggas stop text freeing and text nowing. Niggas stop emailing. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie.
Right, man. She's just on this clip, she's already realizing that there's a shift in how men used to act, man. All right, and even to the carnality of this world. Okay, to now, man. All right, and unless you're doing that, you ultimately a simp, man. You're not really someone that's routed in this truth or has any masculine energy, man. Okay, our apostles and elders been telling us this thing, man. Okay, stay away from the nigga woman. All right, stay far away. Stay away from Keisha. Okay, but even now, Esau has given them everything, man. Okay, they have a child support that that they can push on somebody. Okay, aid from Esau. All right, so right now they are prideful. Okay, but sooner or later y'all gonna realize that all those things was just for a moment. Okay, scripture's talking about a time and a season for everything. At that moment there was a time for that, man. Okay, but then there's gonna be a time for the men of the Lord to be put on top. All right, and y'all gonna see that real soon, man. The men of the Lord are gonna be on top. We are gonna be the ultra, the real soon, the really high value men. Okay, when y'all gonna be trying to run to the men of the Lord, and then the Lord not gonna really hear y'all, man. All right, and that's what we waiting on, Akim. That's what we waiting on to be put on top, because right now the so-called black man is at the bottom of the barrel. Okay, we at the bottom. All right, and it's cool because as men of the Lord, we gonna take the low on this side, man. We gonna take the low for right now. All right, and then
when all things come to pass, we gonna be good, man. All right. And so this is I got a precept to further edify the point. This is Isaiah 13 and verse 12. And it says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. And that's right, man. A man is going to be so precious as fine gold. All right. Actually, a man of the Lord is going to be a hot commodity in the times to come. Okay, scripture speak about Isaiah 4 and 1. Okay, 7 women taking hold of 1 man. It's not only 7 women, but that's just a complete number of women, man. Okay, this is the role reversal that I'm speaking of, man. All right, y'all gonna get in order. They're not gonna be coming in trying to be macho man anymore, man. All right, y'all gonna be, how they say law-abiding citizens. Okay, it's just that's what it's gonna have to be, man. All right, and this is Isaiah 32 and verse 9 says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. That's right, man. Rise up, ye careless daughters. Okay, ye careless daughters of Israel, man. All right, give ear unto the speech of the Lord, man. If you're not trying to hear the word now, and sooner or later you're going to want to, man. Okay, you're not trying to hearken to the Lord now. In the time to come when there's no food in the streets, okay, and when there's people running ravish, animals going on in the place, okay, these criminals out of the jails, you think that you just a woman and they're not gonna do nothing to you, man. All right, because when you think about it, a woman's not really fit, to be like a leader in those times, man. As much as y'all think, cause y'all got high, official status. All right, y'all governors, y'all all these things. As much as y'all think that, y'all are at the top right now. Okay, sooner or later y'all gonna be at the bottom. Okay, then y'all gonna realize that it was men of the Lord that that y'all needed. Okay, and that's what we waiting for, man. And it says, many days and years shall be ye troubled, ye careless women, for the venture shall fall and the gathering shall not come. Some of you women that are at ease, right? You women that are at ease, be troubled, you careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. And it's right, man. Tremble, you women that are at ease. Okay, y'all gonna be trembling at, the men of the Lord wanting us to, to take y'all away from what y'all going through, man. All right, y'all gonna be pleading for, man, of the Lord. All right, and that's the role reversal that I'm speaking about, man. The Lord is gonna allow us to be on top, bro. Okay, if you got certain things that you're going through right now, and what's in situation where Eve want to leave you, let her leave, man. All right, sooner or later she gonna realize that she messed up. Okay, because we we the only ticket for their salvation. Okay. If you're the man of the Lord, you're going to be saved, man. If you treat the man of the Lord, right, then you're going to be saved. Okay? But if you want to just go back into the world and be prideful and just not care about the words of Yahweh Shai or the man of the Lord, then the Lord going to give you over to your lust. Okay? He going to give you all the riches. Then when the economy crash, all that going to be out the window. Okay? It's going to be survival of the fittest. Okay? And, a lot of these females not really meant for survival, man. Okay, who's the only people that's gonna survive the hell that Yahweh Shai is bringing? The men of the Lord, man. Okay, that's who's gonna be able to survive the hell that's coming. Okay, not you women thinking that y'all got all this substance. No, man. All right, because y'all prideful. The Lord gonna cause that to cease, man. Okay, all that pride that y'all have. All right, it says here 4 and verse 1, and it says, in that day 7 women shall take a hold of 1 man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, only lest it be called by that name to take away our reproach. And that's right, man. 7 women shall take a hold of 1 man. Now it's literally 7, but just a complete number of women shall take a hold of 1 man, and not any old regular old man that's in these streets. Okay, Because, all these other men, they're going to get drafted to war. Okay, or they're going to be running around trying to go to these supermarkets trying to kill people. Okay, because Love Benny going to be waxing cold. But the men of the Lord not going to be doing that. We're going to be laughing and rejoicing. And when these women see that, they're going to be surprised, man. How calmly that we acting. Okay. They might see a man of the Lord walking across the street, not running to the chaos, and they're going to be wondering why. Okay. And guess why? Because, we took the low on this side, man. We took the low in the beginning. All right. And then the times to come, all right, we're going to be put on top, man. Y'all gonna really see that a man of the Lord is going to be a hot commodity. Okay, that's going to be, one of the greatest role reversals yet, man. Because right now, we at the bottom. Okay, but yet we are going to be at the top, man. Adam Ratazah. Okay, we those men. All right. But yeah, Akim, that was the lesson, man. Today's lesson is going to be, there's going to be a role reversal to you women. All right. Y'all going to, right now, y'all at the top. Okay. Because you have substance and riches and Esau and set y'all up. But sooner or later, this devil, ultimately, you gotta understand that the devil that we're dealing with, okay, you are going to be betrayed, man. All right. And then the men of the Lord are going to be on top with substance, and we're going to be rejoicing, man. Okay, so Lord Williams edified with that one. Give all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Hashem Kakodash, the one-star apostle of the great Muslim that taught us the truth. Peace and blessings to the sincere Akims with that one.